I'm Eldasun, and this is 5 tips to leaving your starting planet in No Man's Sky. But before we begin my list, there are a few things you should be aware of so you can stay alive on your first planet. In the bottom left hand corner there is a bar. In my case it is yellow, which indicates my radiation protection. It can also be red, blue, or green for hot, cold, and toxic protection respectively. If this bar runs down all the way, you will take shield damage, then critical damage, and eventually die unless you find shelter. Shelter comes in a few forms, namely your ship, caves, and buildings, so you'll want to keep an eye on it and seek shelter whenever that's appropriate. Below it is the life systems power bar. The same thing will happen if this bar runs down, but to refill it you will need to fuel it with resources found on your planet. With that out of the way, you can start step 1 by opening your inventory to see what resources you will need to repair your ship. To repair the scanner, you will need 25 carbon for the launch thrusters. You will need 3 more Carite sheets for the pulse engine. Heridium, Carite sheets, and zinc will be needed. And to craft each of the Carite sheets, you will need 50 iron. Now that you've completed step 1, you can move on to step 2, which is to repair your scanner to find more resources. To do this, you will need to find some carbon. Sources of carbon are mainly plant life, which you can find on most planets in some form or the other, and you can collect it with your multi-tool. Once you've collected the necessary carbon, scroll over your scanner and repair it. Now on to step 3, collecting resources to repair your ship. The first one you'll want to find is iron. It is also the most abundant. Pretty much anything that looks like a rock protruding from the surface of the planet will yield iron. The other two resources, zinc and iridium, are much harder to find, yet still not too difficult. With the use of your scanner, you can scan and look for little yellow indicators on your HUD that look kind of like it's like a yellow box with a white bar in the center. That is indicative of zinc. They are usually found in flowers which you can interact with and to collect the zinc. Iridium, on the other hand, is more difficult to find. I suggest climbing to a tall spot and looking for a large gray-blue tower that looks like a rock and heading towards it. It will most likely be iridium. At the top of this hill, I spot one off in the distance and I start making my way towards it. As you are searching for resources, you'll want to constantly be scanning in order to locate zinc deposits and collect them. Now that you've collected all your resources, head back to your ship and start step 4, repair your ship. In order to navigate back to your ship, look at the top center portion of your screen where you will see a curved line. On that line there will be a white shape with a ship in the middle that indicates the direction your ship is in. If you do not see this icon, don't panic, just do a quick 360 to find it. And don't forget to keep an eye on your protection bar and seek shelter whenever needed. Once you're back at your ship, craft your Carite sheets and repair your ship's components by scrolling over them and pressing the repair button. With step 4 complete, you're ready to move on to step 5. Gather fuel, then lift off. The fuel you will need is plutonium, which is a very common resource. When you scan, it comes up as a red icon with a lightning bolt in the middle. You can mine that, then go back to your ship and scroll over the liftoff thruster and refuel it. Once you're done that, you can lift off and fly straight up into the sky. Here I kind of do something stupid. I forgot I changed my controls, and I'm trying to fly up by pushing down, so my nose is going down when I'm trying to go up. So it's kind of funny, I finally figure it out and I go straight up into the sky. Once you're in space, there will be lots of asteroids to destroy in order to collect Thamium-9, which is used to fuel your pulse engine. Once you've collected some fuel and your engine is full, away you go. Thank you for watching my video. If you found this useful, give me a like and have a great day.